Hey, I'm Alden, and just looking back at life and question myself is something I actually do a lot, so why not share a major part of my life with others for the heck of it? The major turning point in my life is my participation in music. It all started back in Canyon Oaks, in elementary school, in 4th grade when music was being introduced to kids. I started my music life as a clarinet in 4th grade up until middle school in 6th grade. 6th grade was when I switched my main instrument to trumpet. The reason why? I don't remember. Maybe because I thought that the trumpet would be easier considering that it only has 3 buttons compared to all the other instruments. A secret fact about me in 6th grade band is that I did not purposely mean to join band. I was confused by the elective sheet and I thought 1, 2, and 3 were for each trimester. I put band as 1, which means most wanted, so I ended up with that. All year. I don't regret anything though. 6th grade was nice, and I met new people that did not go to Canyon Oaks. One person in particular, Jerica. Jerica is in the same grade as me, but she went to Donaldson Way and plays clarinet. We met in band class. I believe it was around December in 7th grade when Jerica and I confessed our feelings for one another through text. We haven't done anything a regular couple would do, like hold hands and kiss. We just texted each other about every day. We both were awkward at the time, so it was just a hug at the end of the day with a simple goodbye, nothing special. A few months later, Jerka started to lose feelings for me because of my horrible text habit to say, I'm bored. A lot. So simply put, I fixed my habits of texting by being more interactive with her and others instead of just pulling the I'm bored card everywhere. Without this event, and I guess lesson, I would have been classified as the worst person to text throughout my remaining years in middle school, and probably would have never changed my text habit. She told me she liked me again.
Got him! Got him!
Considering this is middle school, nah. Just nah. And in late May or June, she broke whatever we were. As in, we basically don't like each other anymore. Now that I look back at it, I thought it was a fun, kind of puppy love relationship. Just going on a quick tangent, we did hold hands for a little while in Great America after we performed at a music festival at a college. I thought it was the best day ever for me. Okay, back to life. 8th grade was normal. Yeah. Summer of 8th grade was when I was introduced to and joined the ACHS Wolfpack Marching Band. Funny thing is that I totally missed day 1 of band camp. I was making new friends and acquaintances throughout the years in marching band. The band really took a notable turn when a new director came in during my 2nd year of high school. His name is Mr. Smith. Throughout the few years at this school, his efforts made the program blossom tremendously, although our school is so very young compared to our competitors. For example, the first year he arrived at the school, he helped us obtain our first place trophy in school history. It was also one of the greatest accomplishments the school has ever achieved. Fine. actually. The only downside to his beliefs are that once you're on an instrument, you have to stay on that general category instrument. I play the trumpet and I blow air through it. I could only play instruments in the marching band that blow air if I were to change what I wanted to do. So with this rule implemented for the following years, I was stuck on trumpet because it was the only instrument that I really enjoyed playing. In the beginning of junior year, I declared to Mr. Som that I was going to major in the music department. I only did it because it was probably a phase or I was just misunderstanding myself at that time. Boy, I was dead wrong about majoring in music. I looked further into music in the money context, and the pay was really low for my desire. My mom was telling me to become a radiologic technician throughout the year, and as I look into it and research some more, it's easy to see that they make money. There was a condition, a couple of them, I followed for myself right after high school. I wanted to stay as local as possible, and I wanted to finish school ASAP so I could get straight to working and making money. The radiologic technician route is right for my needs and conditions. I regret last year and sophomore year because of the hazy desire I had for the future. All I focused on those 2 years were music, for the most part. Now that I truly decided on my major, I'm a bit at a disadvantage because of grades and my class choices. But being at a disadvantage in one aspect doesn't mean there are advantages in another. With being in music all these years, the experiences were so memorable, and I've learned so much. For example, I've learned that once you know what you're doing and understand everything, it makes the experience so much more fun. Just like this project, once I understand my life, I can be way more creative with ideas of presenting my story from quote unquote birth to me right now. The only real big question I have is what if I didn't do music? What if I did culinary, my second option for middle school electives, instead of music? Would I still be saying I'm bored every second to everyone? Who would I have been friends with, and who would I have met if I was never involved in music? It branches off to so many other questions that would be interesting to look into. But this is my life now, and I'm
really feeling it!